clips and spill your sauce. Kill the track with no remorse. Spit those bars till I get hoarse. Break his face like I'm the man. It's no fact that I'm the man. Put my tracks on high demand. Smack your face with a sheep pen. Stick your throat with the guillotine. One man army with a team. Wanna scheme in your dream. Cannot run that laser beam. Niggas never had that block on lock. All that bullshit needs to stop. All you do is lie a lot. I had sacks right in my sock. What you do is search for a purse. Pop them shits like they your search. Put a grenade in your wife's purse. Top a grade on this nice verse. Hit you with that Novocaine. All you had yourself to blame. Most these rappers have no shame. Welcome to my hall of pain. Bumming out so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming out so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Break your graffiti in your face. Kill that beat, don't leave a trace. Hopefully don't catch a case. Opposition isn't safe. Bomber that is mad as fuck. Got it locked like Attica. Fuckery, I had enough. Growing up, I had it rough. But my family held it down. Let me get a couple rounds. Toast to my dudes at Ghost Town. Charlatans is not around. Zap the taste right out your face. Every day I paper chase. Had the safe at mother base. Use a waste of the human race. Shout come boss. Got my rivals seeing stars. Not celebrities retard. Hit in the dark, throwing darts. Now you know the consequences. Niggas on the way and hopping fences. Got it from the mud deep in the trenches. This track slaps hard, knock him senseless. Bumming out so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Bumming out so don't get better. Don't want that shit on my sweater. Go gorilla for that cheddar. Don't be a victim, just get better. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop. Now pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. Pop, there goes your top. This bumper clock will never stop.
Yo, Saki, you're looking out for this one though. Word up. Times.
Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Sandman's here, gotta throw the confetti. Gotta celebrate, fill the glass with Henny. Gotta show a groove by staying on the move. Annoy you like a pebble in your shoe. Never get a break, can't make the mistake. Got good choke like Mace in your face. Go out of state and fill my plate. You know I had to do that. I come in with the boo bab. I need me a do-rag. Go get it from the blue jab. I used to have a do-rag. Had to remove that. Nope, couldn't do that. I've been a bad influence. Make you drink alcohol when you hear my music. Shot at the shot, can't take it, stop puking. Graduated from a human, now I'm a mutant. Beats just abuse it, yup, I lose it. If Beats was a person, he'll have bruises. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. I got the King Kong palm balls like a nuclear bomb. Girls always like my charm. I'm a phenomenon. Set off the smoke alarm when I just spark the bomb. Never gonna keep it calm. Gotta drop exclusive songs. I've been the animal that was you when I played to do. You feeling yourself because you got a fan or two. Negro please, you still weak. Chop you in the dome and leave a crease. Beast from the east won't cease our peace. All you do is start trouble and call police. Start praying to God more than the priest. Cash my check, then buy some text. Slit your throat with a wing from a jet. Beware, prepare, you have nothing left. The threat from my opposition made you sweat. I ain't gonna say nothing, quiet as kept. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Nice with the guillotine, chopping two spaghetti.
That's what I'm talking about. Elbow dropping these whack cats out here, B. Saki, what's good, my dude? Hit him up, you know what I mean? What's goody? You know what I mean? Oz, what's goody? You know what I'm saying? Stacey Kenzie up in the building too. Early. Guess it's work. OTG in the building. Yo, man, I'm done talking to y'all punks.
There's no man that can put me down, Nature Boy.
1 2 1 2. Yeah, Black Salt. I think I got it right. What I had did the last episode, the previous episode, I had put 256. But I renumbered it, I guess you could say. I made that one 255. This one is 256. So I got it, and I appreciate you paying attention. You know what I'm saying? Pull up, pull up, pull up. As you can see right there at the bottom, the previous track I played was from yours truly called Serengeti. Better get ready when you in my Serengeti. Yeah, buddy. Got a few things to talk about, B. But we're gonna start with, what is the deal with the punk hate? I don't understand. Like, what am I missing? Like, I swear, I'm not trying to cape anything like that. I really want to know what is the issue. I even watched a deep dive. I had watched one of them punk deep dives when he was in AEW and shit. Because I think that's where most of the hate started when he went to AEW. Y'all tell me in the chat, why is this dude so damn mad? Why is everybody so mad? Why is Seth Rollins so mad? Well, we'll get to that in a minute. Why was Eddie Kingston mad? Why is Roman Reigns mad? And yeah, we had people saying that, oh, he's two-faced, he's a hypocrite. But how is he two-faced? How is he a hypocrite? What did he do? That's what I want to know. Because what gives? I just want to know. I really am I bugging here? Like, did I miss something? What am I missing? People always say he's two-faced or he's a hypocrite, whatever the case may be. But isn't he still cool with Kofi? Isn't Kofi Kingston like his best friend? And aren't they still cool? So how are they still cool? But when it comes to other people, it's an issue and shit. He's still cool with Bailey. This year he is very good. I might have to adjust the best promos list and add Punk to that list. Oh, Punk stay cooking on the mic. Forget about it. Black Soul also said he left and ghosted the entire roster at the time. Wait, he left and ghosted the entire roster at the time that has a lot of people upset. And I think the same thing. I think a lot of these motherfuckers didn't get over him leaving WWE at the time. I really think these motherfuckers are salty about that. Like, we'll get there. I'm gonna play this Seth Rollins promo from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? Let's hear what Seth Rollins has to say.
Just like CM Punk. I wanted to follow in his footsteps, but somewhere along the way, I realized that he was a fraud, and I wanted to be better than CM Punk. And I was. Everything CM Punk did in this ring, I did it twice. and I did the one thing that he could never do, and that's main event WrestleMania.
That sounds good, but how was he a fraud, sir? Please explain. What's good, Ballet? Let them know, Ballet. Wipe your feet before you step in the house. Let's proceed with what Seth Rollins has to say.
It was wrong of me to assume that you were the one that dropped Jey Uso backstage, okay? I've known you longer than that. I was wrong about that, and for that, I'm sorry.
Here's Sami Zayn right here.
All right? The thing that's been eating me up inside over the last week, as far back as we go, you and me, we've been friends for 20 years. Our kids play together, man. We're like this, all right? But when Jay went down, I was the first person that came to your mind, dude. I was the first person that came to your mind. And I want to know why. Why?
Hey, there was a reason, Seth, okay? Because the way you were talking last week, you were out of your mind, all right? Yeah, go back and watch it. You were out of your mind. You weren't talking like you. You weren't the Seth Rollins that I've known for 20 years. You were talking like someone completely different. You were talking like the kind of person that points her finger at everybody else, that blames everybody else for their actions, and acts like they're the only person with any sort of moral clarity around here. You sounded less like Seth Rollins and more like Drew McIntyre.
I am not Drew McIntyre.
You're not Drew McIntyre, okay? You're not. You're better.
Sir, why is CM Punk a fraud? What's going on? That's what I want to know. Didn't he say something about, because he had called Punk after Punk had left the company and Punk didn't return his calls? Is that the hill that you gonna die on? What's good, Leo? ADO, what's good? What's goody? What it do, though? Thanks for y'all pulling up. Appreciate all that. Black Saw was goody.
Nothing much, man. Was goody, man.
I'm over here sleuthing. Why is Punk hated so much?
Like, I think like the reason why is because it's because
broke up. Yeah, broke up. Damn, Black Star. I think we lost Black Star. Could y'all hear Black Star? Because I can't hear him at all. Well, while Black Star gets that adjusted, let's continue on with this back and forth for him and Sami Zayn.
Than him. You're a better person than him. But this thing with CM Punk and you, it brings out the worst in you, okay?
No shit.
And maybe I shouldn't have got involved. I saw a guy that I've known forever and a guy that I had just gone to war with, and you guys were fighting, and I got involved, and maybe I shouldn't. So that's why I'm out here, okay? I'm here to tell you that this thing with you and CM Punk, it's clearly worse than I ever thought possible. So from here on out, however you want to deal with it, it's your business. You deal with it however you want to, all right?
Why are you mad, sir? Even this dude, even Sami Zayn was like, Sami Uso was like, you know what? That's between y'all. Y'all figure it out. Like, this is bringing out the worst in you. Yeah, I guess he can, Black Star's gonna have to situate what he got going on. You know, we here. It's all good. Let him figure it out, and we'll get back to it.
Ninja just got me.
Yeah.
So, stop hearing me.
Just repeat what you said. Go ahead. Take it to the top.
Okay. Like to me, Punk ghosted the entire roster. He ghosted Roman. He ghosted Mox. He ghosted Rollins, and that set people off the wrong type of way. I think that's the reason why Eddie Kingston was mad at him, because he ghosted him when he left ROH.
Well, no. Eddie Kingston said that he had went to him for advice, And I
Oh
guess
yeah.
Punk kept it real with him. Punk was like, you know, you need to lose weight. From what Eddie Kingston said, this is what he said. And he was mad about that. And you know, and he was saying like, oh, people like Samoa Joe, people like Homicide, you know, basically said like he Samoa Joe and Homicide and them, they had this dude back. They had Eddie Kingston back. And CM Punk was like, no, motherfucker, they was talking shit about you too. I was the one that told you to your face. They was talking shit about you behind your back.
With Punk is a very confrontational type of human being. The only people that he's not confrontational to is to rookies. If you look at him at NXT, he's a very nice guy. Very very open to get advice from. Like you look at him with Javon Evans, he can't say enough nice things about Punk.
Yeah,
same thing with Roxy.
He don't mind chopping it up with talent that wants to learn. Remember, he tried the same thing in AEW, and they was looking at him like, "Oh, I don't want to learn nothing from you." Like, you know, they was acting like they already made it, like they didn't need no advice.
Yeah, he's open to teach people, but once you're a veteran, he doesn't give a fuck about you. And therein lies the problem.
I wouldn't even go that far because, all right, like, is him and Kofi still cool? He's a veteran.
They've always been cool. Nobody hates Kofi.
You know what I'm saying? What's good, Josh? Yeah, like I be that as it may, why is he confrontational when it comes to these individuals? Like, don't you see? Like this sounds vague. Like, oh, people say he's two-faced, he's a hypocrite. Why is he two-faced? Why is he a hypocrite? Well, other than him coming back to WWE, cool, whatever. I'll give y'all that. Other than that, what is it? What am I missing?
To me, he's kind of like Brett. Like if Brett doesn't like you, he doesn't fuck with you.
Yeah, like you know what? You nailed the nail right on the head. Like fucking Tizo touchdown. If y'all don't know him, like look him up. Hit the nail right on the fucking head. He tells you what it is, straight with no chaser. That's always been Punk. And I think a lot of people just can't handle that shit. And Eddie Kingston, in a way, he solidified it.
Yeah, this year he solidified everything that people have been saying about him.
No, I'm talking about Eddie Kingston. Like,
oh yeah.
When Eddie Kingston, they had that rivalry when he was in AEW. And it's like, yo, my dude, you still mad at Punk over something that happened in Ring of Honor? What was that, like a decade plus ago? How
Maybe
the fuck 13, you still mad?
Years? 13, 14 years ago?
That shit is fucking weird. That means you've been holding on to that anger for over a decade.
Then last night, Jesus, there were 3 great moments last night. One was Punk when he said the starter is here. Rollins, you need to sit back on the bench. That was great.
Yeah, it's this dude Seth Rollins sitting there saying, "But I went to you to get trained. I was 16 years old." And CM Punk corrected him like, "Yeah, I trained you, but remember, it was for free. You forgot to leave that out. Not only that, you was about to get fired, but I'll put your punk ass on the damn shield. I'll put a good word in for you to get on the damn shield."
I shielded you. That's what he said.
I shielded you. Yeah. Why are you mad? Just because he didn't return your phone call? This what we doing here? Like I'm trying to see. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, just go there, like, oh, da, da, da. I just want to know a valid reason. I've been looking around. I've been looking at documentaries here and there. It's like, why? Why the hate? What did Punk do to these motherfuckers?
Well, I mean, like Roman is kind of a open and shut case, because I think he never wanted Roman on the Shield anyways. He wanted.
Yeah, I get that. I get that, but it's like, so what? You so Roman's gonna be mad at him just because he thought that maybe Roman wasn't a good pick for the Shield. He wanted Cassius Ohno. That's a reason for him to be mad at Punk for 15 plus years.
Sound like some pussy ass shit to me.
Telling you.
Then the New Day, and I'm really upset at WWE right now.
Hold on. I'm so like the chat. Let me ask the chat. All days off, Ballet, Josh, like, because Black Saw's not giving me nothing. Like, because Black Saw, I don't think Black Saw knows why people are mad too. Like, am I right to say that about you? Do you know why they're mad? Like,
not everything. No, not everything.
Yeah. How about things here and there? Like anything?
Yeah,
anything.
here and there. Yeah. But like I said, he's like Brett. He just gives it to you straight.
Is that a reason? Yeah, is that a reason for them to be mad at him?
Some people
because he's being real with you.
Some people want to be lied to. Have you ever thought about that?
Ballet said, "What's up, babe?" Yeah, I definitely thought about that, and I think that's part of the reasons also. But like, I'm not trying to jump to that conclusion. I'm giving motherfuckers a chance to be like, yo, you know, did this, Punk did that. You know what I mean? Like, what is it? Like, I don't get it.
But here's the thing about it. Danielson was worse at ROH than Punk could ever be.
What do you do in Ring of Honor? What do you do?
Like, some people call Danielson a bully.
Yeah, I've seen the whole rivalry between him and Nigel McGuinness. Interesting shit.
So y'all really gonna host them against somebody from over 20 years ago? Niggas need therapy. That's what it all boils down to.
But the story is that Danielson is worse.
Let that hurt go.
Than Punk. Like, I thought that if anybody should have grudges against him, is Danielson. But people like Danielson for some weird reason.
But why should Danielson be mad at Punk?
No. I'm saying that if people have a reason to be mad at another person, shouldn't it be Danielson for being a bully?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good point. That's a good point, but he's beloved.
Yeah. Everybody loves him.
Which is weird. And like, I never even knew like, because I may have heard of Bryan Danielson in Ring of Honor, but I never really watched anything like that. When it comes to his Ring of Honor run, I started knowing of Daniel Bryan more than Bryan Danielson, and he always been like that happy-go-lucky, nice guy type of. You know what I mean? He had that vibe going with him. He was just a real good worker. But you see him in Ring of Honor, like, it's a little different. Like, this dude was
he was a menace.
Yeah, I didn't even know he was on that type of time. Ballet said some people can't. Yeah, a lot of these motherfucking wrestlers can't. Like, we all know a lot of these wrestlers, they got soft skin. They like, man. And that's what I'm trying to think. These motherfuckers is just being fucking salty over shit that happened over a decade ago, and y'all want to just sit there and say, "Oh, it's because of Colt Cabana." Spare me the bullshit.
That was AEW's issue. Like, AEW's issue was because like how he handled Colt Cabana, but like, he didn't want to see him. He knew that it was gonna be on site the second he sees Colt. So why see him?
Because this dude Colt Cabana was on some bullshit. Like, he's sitting there, he was suing Punk, and this dude Punk was footing the bill. Didn't he say he was sitting there paying his fucking bills and he wanted to sue him?
He shares a bank account with his mother.
Yeah, because that information had to come out. It had to come out because, you know, the fuck.
I'll do fuck all with him.
Yeah, getting the Colt Cabana. Now everybody want to be riding for Colt Cabana.
Oh, Jesus.
The fuck out of here. This dude still get allowance from his moms. Like, give me a fucking break, B. Leo, does this dude, know what I'm saying? Does, like, what do you think? What do you think? Like, why are people mad at Punk? I want a legitimate answer from this shit because all this motherfucking CM Punk hate, where's the root of this shit? Where's the root to the tutor?
Like, it's very confusing.
And this, I think it's some bullshit that just keep on going on and keep on going. Like, I got a lot of story between him and Seth Rollins. I'm here for it. It was good, but it's like Seth Rollins sounds crazy. Oh, I wanted to be just like you. I wanted to follow in your footsteps. But when you left the company and I tried to call you, you never called me back. Fuck you, CM Punk. What? Like, that's what we doing?
Could it be because not that he left, but how he left is the issue?
That could be a possibility, but the dude, remember, Punk had explained that shit on Cabana's podcast. He was saying that, yo, this dude was hurt. He was sick for a long fucking time. And Vince kept on saying, oh, don't worry, I got you. Don't worry, I got you. Kept giving him Z-Packs. Kept giving him Z-Packs. He gave him the WWE Championship, but he was not even the fucking main event. He was in the mid card with the WWE Championship. He was in the mid card.
Like, he tried to kill the company, like all those things. Like he came back to WWE, but he was signed to Fox. Like, that could be an issue, right? I mean, if any person should hate Punk, it should be Triple H. Everything he said about that motherfucker.
Like, I just think that shit hella weird. And I'm calling that shit out. I think a lot of these motherfuckers is fucking, they just want to be CM Punk's friend so bad. And CM Punk said from before, like, yo, my dude, this is a business.
I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money.
I'm here to make money. Like, what the fuck y'all got going on?
Like, I thought if anybody should be mad at Punk for what Punk said, it should be Triple H for calling him a doofus son-in-law.
And look at Triple H did. Triple H was like, you know what? I understand it's business. I may not like you, but I know I could get some money. Not like the young bums. Oh, you got to behave for like 6 months, then we'll work with you. Like, are you kidding me? You got to behave. Remember they said that shit?
Yeah.
But this dude, Punk, was willing to work with these dudes after the whole brawl out situation. And they didn't want to work with them because, man.
But it should be as white as Toph hate Punk, because Toph stay be hating Punk. Oh yeah.
You know Punk is gonna he's gonna do, like, remember that movie Dodgeball? It was a dip, dodge, duck, and was it he gonna do
dip,
that when
dive,
it comes to the
duck,
question?
And dodge.
Yeah.
I think it's.
Like, what is it? And even I'm asking the chat, I'm asking Leo, I'm asking All Days Off, I'm asking Ballet. They don't even know, like, why people hate Punk so much. I'm not, I swear to God, I legitimately want to know, but I guess I'll never know.
They hate that man because they can't fuck with that man on the mic.
Let me ask TKO, as a matter of fact. Here come TKO.
Yo,
TKO, what it do though?
What up?
Yeah, I have a question. Do you know where this whole hate train for Punk come from? Where did it stem from?
I have a few ideas, but for sure, no. A lot of people don't like Punk because they think he's problematic. A lot of people don't like Punk because they think he's a hypocrite from the pipe bomb, which in a way is understandable, and a lot of people don't like him because they think he's washed. So it could be a multitude of things.
Okay. Him being problematic. Like, how that's it. How is he problematic?
They think he's the common denominator for the backstage shit in AEW and the shit in WWE.
Well, as you can see, this shit's still going on in AEW, and Punk is not even there.
Like I said, it's not that he left; it's how he left. That's probably the main problem.
How he left what, AEW or WWE?
How he left both companies. He basically blew it up on the way out.
I mean, I get it. I mean, when he left WWE, it's one thing to air your grievances, but he did keep on going with the insults for like a good 10 years. And when did he go to AEW? Like when the company was already established, he was doing nothing
Hey, hold on.
else.
Whoa. How did he go with the insults for 10 years?
I'm just saying that's the perspective of people. And also, if you remember, when he left, he just stayed at home. Yeah, he tried UFC, that blew up in his face. And after that, he just stayed at home until AEW came in the picture. But AEW was
like he did backstage, like he did WWE backstage, but
yeah, oh god,
that show blew it.
Backstage
that shit was a waste of time.
Backstage was trash, dude.
That shit lasted like what, less than a year?
Like I said, he came back to the company.
It didn't even make it here.
He came back to the company, but he signed with Fox. I think he signed with FS1 at the time.
Yeah, it was FS1 at the time.
And he didn't even stay there long. That's the crazy thing. He was there for
like a couple episodes.
Yeah, and then that was it. He was the only reason people watched it, but once he wasn't there, it didn't matter.
I just don't get the hate. I just don't get, like, and if the reasons that people will give would be so corny.
I mean,
Eddie Kingston said, "Oh, he's mad at CM Punk because CM Punk said he was fat. Seth Rollins is mad because he didn't call him back. Like, what are we doing here?"
Scott Steiner.
If you don't like him because you feel that, I go back to what Cody Rhodes said about Punk. Remember that segment that they had when Cody said, "I'm a better CM Punk than you are"? Because a lot of things that Cody did, Punk said he was going to do, but didn't.
Yeah, true. That was in AEW, right? Or was that in WWE when he said that?
That was in WWE when Punk just came back.
Oh, yeah.
All the things that Cody did, going to other wrestling promotions, getting hot, Punk said he was going to do, but he didn't. So if you don't like Punk because so in a way, if you want to add that as him being a hypocrite, then fine. But that's like a teardrop in the ocean.
Punk is an acquired.
Right, exactly. It's just petty reasons. And then when they can't find anything else to be mad at Punk over, they would throw Colt Cabana out there. Like, oh, look what you did to Colt Cabana. Like, fuck Colt Cabana. Y'all don't even give a fuck about Colt Cabana. Like, y'all wanna go at this dude Punk over Colt Cabana. How about y'all go at TK for why Colt Cabana's not prominent on the card? Like, this dude barely has a match. He be in fucking backstage segments with the Dark Order.
In Colt Cabana's defense, though, look at who he was up against. You're not going to put. It's the same situation with Miro. You're not going to put Colt Cabana and push him over guys like Mox and Omega.
Kenny Omega sighting.
Yeah, Kenny Omega was like, "Fuck that shit, I'm out." He was like, "Y'all Americans is crazy. I'm going to Japan."
But yeah, Colt Cabana was in a tough spot. I mean, the roster had so many other bigger names than him. So
True.
He wasn't going to be all that prominent.
What's Goody Toph?
What a dude, Toph?
Speaking of Kenny Omega.
That's why I
want to ask Toph also. Toph, where does the hate stem from when it comes to Punk? And I know you said, hold on. I know you're a mess. And I know you said from before he two-faced is a hypocrite. I give you the hypocrite part, like, him coming back to WWE, fine. But like, why? Where's the hate? Why motherfuckers hate this dude so damn much? Like, talk to me.
Well, I mean, you already said it. He's a hypocrite. and it's not even coming back to WWE. It's just everything about him is just false. It goes back to the pipe bomb. He kept talking about how, oh, I'm going to leave WWE and I'm going to go back to Ring of Honor. I'm going to go to New Japan. But he didn't do any of that shit. He just fucking quit and went home to Chicago on his sofa and sat on his ass for 7 years. So he kept talking about maybe I'm going to start a revolution, but he didn't do anything. He didn't do that. He didn't go to AEW when AEW first started. He waited until it was safe, until they had momentum, and then he went to AEW. He didn't go back to WWE when they were struggling in 2018, 2019, some of the worst creative ever. He went back when they were red hot. So it's like you talk a big game, but when you really think about it, what has he really done? Just took a paycheck.
Here's the part that's interesting to me. Punk alluded to AEW. Rhodes started AEW. Punk alluded to starting Revolution. Rhodes actually started a revolution.
Yeah.
So everything that Rhodes said was true. He's more CM Punk than CM Punk.
Yeah. He's basically the guy that just says Punk is basically the dude at school who talks to talk, but when push comes to shove, he doesn't do shit.
I won't go that far now.
Well, I just broke it down to you. What has he really done? He didn't cause a revolution. We can talk about other people that did.
Well, yeah, he tried to do a revolution, but remember, they stunted his growth. Remember, this motherfucker was a mid-card champion in WWE.
That's the world heavyweight champ.
And yeah, that's not his fault that he's not booked properly.
I think what Triple H said back in 2011 was actually accurate. I think it was a promo between Punk and Cena, and I recall Triple H and Johnny Ace were in the ring, and Triple H said something along the lines of, at the end of the day, you're just the guy that held us up for more money. I'm like, yeah.
So probably Overthinker said Hulk Hogan tried to take WWE out of business and he went back. Where's the smoke for that? Right.
I've been gave Hogan smoke for that. I'm right here.
Hogan
deserves so much worse than that.
I make jokes about that shit every day.
But it is official. Penta has signed with WWE.
Yep. Question is, when does he debut and where?
I think
for the love of God, do not put him in the LWO.
I think you're gonna see him in New Year's Evil.
Probably.
Yeah, congrats to Penta, definitely.
But
I would say this though, I just don't think there's that the nuclear heat for Punk is fucking ridiculous. It really is. In what I think. You know what I mean? These motherfuckers act like Punk owe money. Let's really be real. Why nobody ain't slapping the shit out of Paul Heyman? How much money does Paul Heyman owe motherfuckers? At least when it comes to him, that's legitimate heat. Motherfucker, you owe me thousands of dollars.
The part that's the most confusing, and I said this earlier, and both of you guys are here now, so I'm going to say it again. Danielson was a bully, and he is loved.
Yeah,
they have Stockholm syndrome for that motherfucker.
Punk may not have started a revolution, whatever. But to the point where you're like, oh, fuck you a traitor. How dare you come back over here and come on. It's ridiculous.
I wouldn't necessarily. I don't think Punk's a traitor either. If that's what people are mad at, then they need to give that smoke to Cody Rhodes.
No, I don't think he's a traitor. I just, like you said, I just think he's a hypocrite that doesn't stand for anything.
But there's a lot of them motherfuckers. That's most of them that's their hypocrites.
Yeah, but see, the problem is that Punk made his whole character being a rebel. That's basically how he made his money in the first run. He was the rebel, anti-authority. Rah rah rah. Fuck the mainstream. He was on that ECW. That's why Heyman liked him. He would have fit right in ECW. That was his whole character. This straight edge person that was different, but. Now, all these years later, it's revealed that, no, you're not different. You're actually just like everybody else. It's like that girl you meet that convinces you, oh, I'm different from the other chicks. I'm not this. I'm not a gold digger, blah, blah, blah. And then finally, after about 2-3 years, you realize, man, you know what? You're just a gold digging bitch, just like everybody else. So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yes, and speaking of that,
That
like
just
the whole
gave
shit
me a
about him
flashback.
chasing the bag. Well, he's chasing the bag, but him being
As a matter of
broke.
fact, if you notice, every time Punk gets called out, whether it's like a conference call, you know, those little press scrums, whatever, he just says the same thing. Because like Punk used to be very he used to be very defensive. You know, like the first Punk in his first run, like if you call him out on some shit, like he'd fight you on it. But now if you call him out, all he says is, "I'm here to make money. I'm not here to make friends."
Let's just
Because
think
he's
about
That's it.
old, my dude. This dude been wrestling for like
No,
35
yeah, but
years.
the fact
let's
that
just think
he
about
just keeps
let's just
saying
think about
that, the
what you
fact that he
just
keeps
said,
just
Toph.
saying that, that just tells me he knows that he lost. Like,
No.
yeah, he
Let-
has no other.
let's
He
just-
has no other response. He has no other
let-
answer.
Let's just think about what you just said, Toph. He's on his last chance. Do you actually think he's gonna try and
That's
whoop
his
his
fault.
ass on his
What?
last
I'm
chance?
Yeah, but
gonna
that's on
crash
him
out.
though. Yeah, but that's on Punk though. The fact that it's his last chance, dude. Because if he fucks up now, what is he gonna do?
No.
I think no. You know what? I think legitimately, like so far, I'm saying that AEW, like when he was there, he was getting bullied, and he was
I mean,
defending himself.
I think we all agreed that
You
them
can't say
showing
he
that
was
they
getting bullied when he was telling people they couldn't show up to Collision. No one was looking to
Well,
see
well,
him after
well the,
dark.
the story didn't go like that. The story didn't go like that.
It did
But
go like that. He didn't let the Dolph Ziggler's brother show up. That
yeah,
wasn't bullshit.
yeah,
do you
because all right, this
blame
is what
him for that?
happened,
Dolph Ziggler's brother sucked.
and he
Didn't
wasn't
he?
even on the show anyway. Yeah, like
That's
what?
fine, but still, who is he to say, "Oh, you can't come here"? What's this, a fucking club? You're not
Yeah,
cool enough to come in here.
yeah,
That's high
because
school shit.
that was his show. We all knew that was his show.
Still, man,
And
that's
Griff,
That's high school like second lunch bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
I think if he would have squared up with Punk, Punk would have had some respect for him. That's what I think. I think if they
I
would
never.
have squabbled in the locker room real quick little 30 seconds,
Dude,
I
he's
think he
over
would have.
40. Why is he even doing that? He's supposed to be a mature adult.
Okay, let's just think about that. There, the Bucks. How are the Bucks? Bucks are in like their late 30s, right?
We're not talking
those
about the Bucks. We're talking about Punk. Don't even
They're in
know
their
what
late
about
30s.
ism bullshit. He asked
They're in
me
their late
about
30s.
Punk. I'm
No,
telling you about
they're in their
Punk.
late 30s,
Why is a
correct?
guy in his
They're in
mid
their late
40s
30s,
picking
correct?
fights with people who are in their 20s?
So why are they?
How
So
would you
why
feel
are
if
they
AJ
trying
Styles
to?
ran up
So
on
why are
Carmelo
they trying
Hayes and
to
was like,
jump?
"Hey,
So why are
Carmelo,
they
I
trying
got a
to
problem with
jump?
you. You think AJ's
So
a
why are
piece of
they
shit,
trying to
right?"
Hold
jump
on,
CM
one at a
Punk?
time, one at a time, one at a time, one at a time.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah. No, you got it. I'm cool.
You good?
Yeah.
No, no, go ahead. So go ahead, Black Sauce. Say what you was gonna say. Then Toph will go after you, cause I want people to hear what y'all gotta say. Go ahead.
To me, if you're bringing up the age issue with Punk, then you should bring up the age issue with the Bucks. You should bring up the age issue with Hangman Page. They're all guilty in this. There are
Yeah, I
no
said
winners
that
in
earlier.
this.
Yeah, I said that there are no innocent parties. No one is innocent.
Oh, I didn't hear you. My bad.
Yeah. I'm just simply saying because as the oldest, like like completely unrelated to wrestling. Many years ago, I went to a party with a girl I was talking to at the time. And long story short, at this party there was a lot of minors there drinking, and there was a mother at this party, and she was one of those cool moms, that didn't mind, youngsters getting hammered as long
Oh,
as they
that's
stayed
crazy.
inside the house. I know, crazy, right? But she was one of those cool moms. It's like, oh man, as long as I'll stay here, it's all good, you know. Then one of the young kids was telling me to go out and go to Walmart and get some more alcoholic beverages, and I told him to fuck off. And he was like, "Oh, why are you being so difficult?" Because I was the oldest person at this party. So if I went out and got pulled over, an officer sees me in a house full of underage kids, and they're all
Then
drunk
you get the most
because
time.
that's your
because
ass.
I'm the oldest person, right? Because anytime shit goes down, the oldest person is going to be held responsible, regardless if that's their house or not. So I have to be
But,
mature.
but
You
what does that
know,
have to do
That's
with CM
your ass.
Punk though? I don't get it.
well, because CM Punk is the oldest person in this particular situation, not just in this situation, but wrestling in
No,
general.
they
The
all
oldest,
grown though. They're
yeah, but
grown.
he's the oldest though. He's why is a 40-something-year-old CM Punk walking up on Jack Perry talking about, hey man, let's go step outside? What? Who does
Because
that?
Jack Perry's a
No,
dumbass.
no,
That's
no.
why.
He didn't. No. It wasn't Jack
That's
Perry.
some midlife crisis bullshit.
It wasn't Jack Perry. It was Ryan Nemeth. Don't do that.
What do you mean? We got it on camera. We literally saw it. He
We,
walked
but we
up to
didn't.
Jack Perry.
But we didn't hear what CM Punk said. We didn't hear what any of them said. There was no audio. It was just a
We
video.
already know what they said. Punk said what he said. He said it on the fucking that guy's
Oh, the
podcast.
Ariel Hawani shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he was minding his own business. You know, he was watching the pre-show kickoff, whatever. Jack Perry made the comment. Punk was talking to TK like, "Hey, can you do something about that?" TK said, "What do you want me to do?" Punk was like, "Do something about
He
it."
gave him fair
Right.
warning. He
Right.
gave,
Right.
he
Yeah,
gave him
a
fair
few
And then in
warning.
times
Punk's
though.
own words,
A few
and then in
times
Punk's,
he
and then
gave TK a warning. He was like, "Yo,
right,
you
and
need
then
to
in
fix
Punk's
this
own
before
word,
I
in his
do it.
own
You're not
words,
gonna
he
like it
said,
when I
"I'll
fix
handle
it."
it." Right. In his own words, I'll handle it. And then there's Jack Perry walking through the gorilla, you know. And here's the other thing too, like, and this is how you know, right? This is because we talked about this. This is how you know, like Jack Perry really is a scapegoat. Okay, because if it wasn't him,
He
it would have
fucking
been somebody
sucks.
else.
He ain't no
It
scapegoat.
would
He
have been
sucks.
if it wasn't Jack Perry, it would have been somebody else. Because listen, if you
Okay.
really were on that kind of time, okay, if Punk was really that, because this dude's in the opening match with Joe, right? Because he's in the story with Joe. Like, if you were really that mad, you could have talked to him after your match with Joe. You could have talked to him after the show. What would a reasonable person would have done? A reasonable person would be like, you know what? Let me just do this show right quick. Let's get the fuck out of the UK. Then when we go back to America, then I'll talk to him. No, he confronted him right there, like 5 minutes before the show started. What mature adult does that?
Let me ask you a question, Toph.
Mature adult
Seriously.
doesn't do that. An immature adult does that.
Let me ask you a serious question, Toph. Okay. You arrive to another country, right? You're supposed to get like a car service there, or like an Uber there. The Uber doesn't show up, right? So you're already pissed off about that. Then some 21-year-old asshole says something to rile you up even further. What did you expect was going to happen the second you walk past the curtain and walk past the dude who's already pissed off in the first place? He fanned the flames.
I think we can all agree that there's no innocent parties here. And another thing we can agree on is the fact that another thing we can agree on is the fact that them showing that footage bit him in the ass.
Made things worse.
Yeah, we all knew that it wasn't gonna be a good look after that. I was here for it though. That was one of my favorite Dynamite episodes.
Did we go like that?
That shit was funny as fuck. Like I
You
loved
just
that.
love-
A lot of
you-
people didn't
you
like
just
that
love the
episode, but I loved it.
You just love the bit.
I like the messy shit.
Oh my god.
No. But let's talk about the New Day. Jesus.
Yeah.
I think the New Day got louder boos than Dominant.
I'm pissed.
I really do.
The New Day, man, I love what they're doing. They continuing on with what they got going on. You know, people was shunning them backstage. Cody Rhodes is saying he's ashamed of them, or they should be ashamed of themselves. See,
So they got louder boos than Dominant, for real.
I think they should have hit him with a Stardust joke. Like, don't just stand there and take that shit. Like, cut ass on some of these motherfuckers.
Now, didn't Wood say you're the last person to say these things because of what you did?
The power of negativity, right? The bad day. It's a bad day. No, it's not.
I need them to come out. I need them to come out to a new theme song soon.
Then, go ahead.
Now, I was just gonna say they need a new theme. They need to completely go all the way with it.
They will.
I'm mad about this. This should have happened in September. This would have happened in September. They would have been heel of the year by fucking far.
Yeah, I know. Like they doing that. Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, this shit should have happened a year ago. Honestly,
I'm happy that it's happening though, and they pulled the trigger at the right time. You know, they got rid of Odyssey Jones because that's what they was going with this. I heard, according to Dave Meltzer. So take that shit with a gallon of salt.
The
Basically,
best thing,
like they were saying that this dude was gonna they was gonna turn on Xavier Woods,
Odyssey
Jones and Kofi. Yeah,
wow,
that would have been so assy.
That would have been I don't know about that.
No, but the best thing that ever happened to that storyline was Odyssey leaving.
Is there any word on him? Is he just gone?
Who gives a fuck?
Yeah, they packed him up.
Honestly is honestly.
They packed him up though. Yo, you stupid.
What I don't understand is like they called him up to the main roster like a year prior.
And he was in catering for like what, 3
Right.
years?
Like WWE is usually pretty good about doing background checks. How do you have somebody caught up that long and you don't know about something until you finally actually use them?
I think they just found out. They just found out that's the reason why he got fired.
Well, that was
that's weird.
Well, that's negligent on their part because
true.
You had him in catering for like 3 years, and you didn't think to do a background check all that time.
You had him in NXT. They didn't do a background check. The fuck?
That's even worse. Like, you had this guy on your payroll for all this time. You don't check him.
That's shit
like
crazy.
That's like them signing Nick Gage and not knowing who he is.
But that's the thing. Was he ever convicted on
We don't know.
Yeah, like because it's hard to get. You can't really get a background check on somebody if they don't have those charges on their jacket.
All I know is it had to be serious for him to be removed from the website.
Like they had to.
Yeah, because Shorty brung proof. Remember, I showed that shit on a few episodes ago. Like she had proof. She posted that shit on X.
Like to me, here's what I think happened. They found out about everything. The very first person that they called was the person doing the accusing. Like, hey, is this true? She sent the pictures. He got fired. That's the only logical
ASAP.
Sounds about right.
And it sucks because I actually like Odyssey Jones, but you over here laying your hands on women, yeah, you could beat it.
And then the weird part, I'm not defending him. The other weird part is like you have people who are just basically sitting on the evidence, waiting for the right moment to quote unquote cancel some people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that too, because it's like because I do be there trying to give victims their grace. Because it's fucked up, I don't want nobody to be a victim. I always want like fight. Fuck it, I'm all for fighting. But it's like when it's like almost every single case, especially nowadays, it's like it's coming off as like opportunists. Like, oh, you got shit from before. Like you something now, let me snatch that from you. Yeah, you remember when you did something?
Like the Brian Kendrick shit, like when he was gonna go to AEW, and then those people started leaking out the comments he said. And I was like, nigga, this dude was a coach for NXT for like 4 years. Like, if you were that mad about him, he was about to do a TV match against the what was the dude's name?
He was about to fight Mox. I remember that.
Hold on.
Wasn't it for the title?
No. I'm talking about when he was still in NXT. He was supposed to fight that other dude, the one that Heyman said was going to be the next Brock that didn't work out.
Oh, Rich Holland?
Yeah. The Bardell dude.
The Bardo dude, yeah. Parker Bardell.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I thought it was Boudreaux. I thought it was Boudreaux. Bardo.
Right.
Who cares?
But he was gonna wrestle him, and it was like he was gonna wrestle him, and like the people on social media didn't say anything. But then when he was gonna leave and go to AEW to wrestle Mox, then the shit came out. And I'm just like, wait, what? So yeah, sometimes people just be sitting on shit, and it's like if you really feel wrong, like just fucking expose them right there. Don't be waiting on that shit.
And that's the thing. Like, here's the thing, right? Like, I get it. Like, victims won't like come forward right then and there when shit happens. Because you go through traumatic experiences, and sometimes you gotta heal mentally, whatever, physically. You know what I'm saying? But it be the timing. It be the time, like, oh, I got a promotion at my job. Oh, you sexually assaulted me. Like, what the fuck? Like, it'll be like that. I'm not trying to make a joke out of it, but that's how it be sometimes. Oh, most of the times nowadays. So
sometimes you got to take these cases with a great assault sometimes. And it sucks to say that.
Yeah, it really does suck because there's actual victims out there that
what happened to
get ignored because of this.
Hold
on, wait. Let me read some comments real quick.
Okay.
Read the chat. Virgo Bay said was goody. Niggas get broken necks every day, B. You already know. Shouts go out to Cam. Ballet said what's up to Virgo Bay. You know what I'm saying? They got Boo. She's talking about the new day, the power of negativity from all days off. Yeah, man.
I broke my neck. So what? Oh God!
He should have said spinal.
I didn't think Kofi could pull off being a heel.
You know what they should do, bro? You know what they should do? They should pull an Owen. Remember when Owen had to Owen 316. I broke your neck. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Curvin says salute
Kofi
to
and
P
Xavier
Diddy.
should have a Kofi and Xavier should have a "You broke your neck, so what" T-shirt. That shit would sell. It would.
yeah,
Yeah, that Owen shit.
I remember that.
Look at this guy here, Curvin Abreu.
Owen 316 says, "I just broke your neck." I remember that shirt.
Yeah,
Austin
salute
was
to
still
P.
pissed at Owen till the day he died.
Yeah, salute to P Diddy and Sean Carter. You're next, nigga. Anyway,
Oh god,
Niggas be wildin'.
for
Yeah,
real.
that dude Tony Busby, he's out for fucking blood, man. That's where it came from. That's where allegation came from. Remember, he's like going through all of the allegations because remember he had that hotline posted and everybody's hitting that hotline up, and he's just him and his team is just going through all these different allegations and hey, like his name was on the line. For him to throw that allegation out there, his name is on the line, so it better be accurate.
Just got something on my feed about NXT. Obafemi said that he didn't attack the dude that got knocked out for Obafemi to get his title shot.
Probably, then that means they're gonna debut somebody.
It's Hikuleo. Either Hikuleo or Penta. It's one of those two.
Hikuleo. That name sounds horrible. I'm not gonna hold you.
I think they're probably gonna change his name when he debuts.
Yeah, please do.
They already did.
That Tala shit, right?
Yeah, Talatonga.
Oh, Talatonga.
Yeah.
I guess that's better. I don't know. Isn't that the dude that's like 7 feet tall or some shit like that?
Yeah, he's the youngest.
He's pretty tall.
The youngest of the.
Why do I think
Tongan
Why
brothers.
do I think they're gonna rush him because Tongaloa is injured?
They're not gonna rush him.
Tongaloa is gonna be out for the next 8 months. So.
They're still not gonna rush him.
Well, Kevin, you can have to. We just came from talking about CM Punk, so all you gotta do. Excuse me. All you gotta do is rewind, and you could catch it. Like we spoke about it in the cold open. Spoke about it like just go back. We had a real heated discussion, real good discussion about CM Punk. And the Netflix debut, I hope these motherfuckers got their shit together. Cause we gonna lie for that. You already know we gonna lie for that. And I hope the shit don't be lagging like the Tyson fight.
Like Obafemi's gonna come out. Like Obafemi should just come out, look at Trick and say, "You lose."
Obafemi
6'8". Fuck.
Obafemi is Trick's final boss. So.
That motherfucker is 6'8".
Like Obafemi should just come out like Drago.
Oh god.
It's like whooping everyone's ass.
So I guess this dude Trick retained against Rich Holland.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did. Thank God.
Which means it's time to die.
Which means Oba is Trick's final boss.
Yeah, it's time to die.
yeah, it's time for him to get packed up.
I'm assuming the match is going to be at their next show in January. So
yeah, it's going to be on a Tuesday, actually, the night after the Netflix debut.
TKO, didn't you say you think this dude might be the secret opponent for Mello Trick?
It might be Trick, or it might be somebody else. I don't know who.
So he's gonna come with the belt?
People were saying it might be Penta.
It could. That would be interesting. I mean,
that's a huge maybe.
That's a big stretch, dude.
Yeah, that's a huge maybe.
That'll be a hell of a surprise because didn't you say he just got signed?
Yeah,
like he just got signed, but he has to go through customs and yeah.
Oh my god.
And depending on where they're at, which let's see here. When's the next SmackDown? Or where's the next SmackDown?
I don't know. I know where the next Dynamite is at, though. Yeah, buddy.
You going to that?
Hell yeah.
I'm gonna try to get tickets to the Hammerstone, so we'll see.
Yeah, man. What's that one? Ring of Honor?
Um, it's either Ring of Honor or Dynamite. I don't know which.
Go, B.
I'll
Yeah,
see if I can get tickets to it.
I'm going to the Galen Center for New Year's resolution.
No, they're doing Final Battle in the Hammerstein, and then they're gonna do a Dynamite taping, and that taping will air on Christmas Day.
Really?
Nice.
Huh.
Oh,
Well,
hell yeah. You
well, that's
better go to
cool.
that shit. You wildin'.
But you got a fun card, man.
Yeah,
Tomorrow,
B.
tomorrow, Dynamite tomorrow's card looks good, and next week is too.
I get to see this dude, mashed potato boots.
Well,
This might be like my third time seeing Jericho live, though. I've seen Jericho live a few times.
Like the
Even
second
in
Jericho says, "Hi
WWE
guys."
too.
The second Jericho says, "Hi guys," Samuel's like, "Fuck you."
I'm about to bring a potato with me. Throw that shit at that motherfucker. Like, beat it, you bum.
Like then that fucking Juan Soto contract, $768 million, 15 years.
Yeah, that
Jesus.
was insane. That was insane.
And here's the
Didn't they-
coolest part about that contract is that there's no deferred money, which means the Mets are on the hook for everything.
Another crazy thing is the Yankees
Jesus.
offer him the same deal.
Really?
Yeah, the Yankees offered him the same deal.
It had to be
So
deferred
they-
money. It had to be deferred money in that deal, and Soto wants everything.
Or he just doesn't want to be with the Yankees no more. Shit.
True. That's if they both offered him everything, but I think that the Yankees put deferred money in there. Maybe like 20, maybe 25 million. Like if it's deferred, and Soto wants everything, man. He has kids. He has kids to feed.
That shit crazy.
Soto has kids to feed, man. Shit.
They're still talking
So,
about
you
this.
still there?
Yep, still here.
Okay, cool. Hey, you playing that damn Final Fantasy and all that. I know.
Of course he is.
No,
I see you got those new games.
You know, the
Still
crazy
talking-
part about the crazy part about the Jay-Z thing is I noticed a lot of J-Lo fans are on fucking suicide watch because apparently I'm just calling it how it is, bro. They're on fucking suicide watch because they're talking about how there was a really big female celebrity who was basically keeping a lookout, watching the assault happen. It took place in 2000. Now, if you're a Gen Z, you weren't even fucking alive, so I don't expect Gen Zs to know this, but millennials, boomers, like we already know what time it is, man.
It's J-Lo.
No,
Yeah.
it couldn't be anyone else because Jay wasn't even talking to fucking Beyonce like that at that time. You know, it
Was
can't. It
Beyonce a
wasn't
teenager at that time?
Yes, yes.
She was all under Diddy's neck too. So
Right. Matter of
Yeah,
fact,
I
there's an
didn't
interview-
even know that. Like, remember
Yeah.
this dude? What's his name again? What's my dude name again from making the band? Freddie P.
Mhm.
He's the one that said that they actually went and got the cheesecake for Beyonce.
Right.
It wasn't
There's an
for
interview.
Diddy. It was for Beyonce, and he
There's
said that
a-
in the Art of Dialogue.
There's a clip you can find on social media, and right now, MTV and are trying their best to remove the clip. Back in the day, of course, everybody remembers, 106 in Park and MTV, TRL. Jay-Z and Beyonce were on TRL many years back, and the Carson dude, I forgot his first name. That he was
Carson
the host of
Daly.
TRL. Carson Daly, right? He was talking to Jay and Beyonce. This is like the very beginning, like when I think it was like right after they did that duet, the Bonnie and Clyde track from back then, and he was asking
I hated
Beyonce
that
like,
shit. That
same. He was asking Beyonce like, yo, like how did y'all meet up? Like how did it start? And like when he asked her that question, Jay looked like hella uncomfortable. His face got stiff.
Wasn't Beyonce underage before?
She was underage.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Toe said
was
that she was
underage.
16,
when,
right?
when she first started Destiny's Child, she was like what, like
She
15?
was a,
Yeah.
she was a teenager.
Yeah.
So he
All
waited.
were. Right.
A lot of
Like
people
the
don't talk
oldest,
about that.
it's like the oldest. Like she had to be when her and Jay hooked up. She had to be like 17, going on 18.
Right.
Allegedly.
You know? Right. You know, so when you're going back to that story of like, oh, there was a big important celebrity that was watching, it was J-Lo. It had to be her. It couldn't be anybody else. Who else could it be? What, fucking Christina Aguilera? No. Pink? No.
They weren't big enough
He
at the
said
time.
Pink though. You stupid.
No lie. Pink and Christina were coming up right behind J Lo. No lie.
Right.
Yeah, hell yeah. Pink was popping at the time.
They were
Definitely.
never a real couple. That shit was fucking political. She was
They don't look like
They-
a real they give me Triple H and Stephanie McMahon vibes. Like
Nah, they did not look like they belonged.
Ray Lewis was the greatest thing that ever happened to that woman.
Hi guys.
That shit was political, bro. That shit was political. Jennifer Lopez. I can't even call her J Lo because she wasn't even J Lo yet. She was Jennifer Lopez. She was an
Jenny
actress,
from
model.
the block.
Right. She was an actress, model that wanted to get in the music industry. She didn't blow up. She didn't start making rounds in music.
That goes
until
right
like
after. That goes after that Selena movie. That's when she started.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, she was getting her, that helped get her feet wet in it, but she didn't really get into it until like 2001, 2002 when she started working with like Ja and like was taking a bunch of like songwriters and shit. But
So
she
about
was
4
able to
years
get
later?
all that. Yeah, but she was able to get all that because of the influence of Diddy, you know. And
Well,
to this
let me-
day, she doesn't say anything negative about Diddy. And the reason she doesn't say anything negative about Diddy is because they weren't in a real relationship. The shit was political. It was for show.
Let me answer Kevin's question. He asked if I think the syndicate needs a female member. I said Queen Aminata from before, and I'm sticking with that. But I wouldn't mind Mercedes Monet being down with them. I could see her being down with them also.
Would help the
ass
promos.
whooping. The ass
MVP
whooping.
and the CEO. That'd be interesting.
Yeah.
The ass whooping Shelton, Lashley, and MVP gave to that poor backstage dude.
They are getting cheered. Like the fans are already singing their theme song.
Yeah,
so
they're
it's-
over. They're
That's after
over.
the ass whooping?
They were like the most over. They're the most overstable on the whole roster.
Yeah, I
period.
was watching the all in little press thing they did in Texas yesterday, where Lashley came out and he started talking to the crowd, and he couldn't even speak because the crowd kept chanting, "We hurt people, we hurt." Like it's getting over. It's getting over.
And they pulling up tomorrow too, right? Hey,
I think so.
As far as I know, yeah.
People hurt.
I'm about to see if I could chop it up with MVP real quick. See what's going on.
Oh God.
Oh no.
That will make my year.
He wants the mess.
That will make my year.
What would you say to MVP? Like, I'm the nigga you were talking shit to. So what's up now?
Yeah, I'll be like, yeah, I would say that. I'm like, yo, my dude, I never fucking came at you. I said you hang around bums like Omas, aka almost won a match. Or this motherfucker, what's that other tall Indian dude he was hanging out with in AEW? Was a
Jackass number 2.
Remember, you remember that he was with Jared and
Satnam Singh.
Satnam Singh, yeah.
Satnam Singh.
I was like,
Jesus.
you love your fair share of bums, huh?
Yeah, Sandman really about to pull a "Don't Be a Menace." What's up now, nigga?
You talking about me, nigga?
fucking grab that cane and make you walk.
Speaking of another guy that's getting over, fucking Kyle Fletcher. Dude is on a roll.
I like Kyle Fletcher.
The gatekeeper.
Nah, man.
Tove said I shouldn't call him a gatekeeper no more. Nah, he's still a gatekeeper. He's more of a gatekeeper now than from before.
I think he surpassed the gatekeeper, dude. Because think about it, he just pinned Okada too. So
To me, like I could be wrong about this. Tell me, but like I think Takeshita is the better wrestler skill wise.
Of course.
I agree.
Yeah,
Okay.
but
They're trying to turn Kyle. It's fine. They're trying to. And I'm not saying he's gonna.
he's a
Gotta put the rocket
douchebag.
ship
He's
on
like
Kyle,
that.
which
He's
makes sense.
that. I love that he's a douchebag. He's like that motherfucker. Like you know who he reminds me of? I'm trying to remember this motherfucking name from Fist of the North Star.
So what?
Oh, I know you're talking about the
You know
anime.
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Especially when it comes to his entrance attire. He reminds me of that dude from Fist of the North Star.
Yeah, what I was about to say is, and by no means am I saying that this guy's going to be, on the level because we don't know. But it seems very clear to me that TK want to make Kyle like AEW's version of like say a 1992, 1993 Shawn Michaels, so 2003, 2004 Randy Orton, or what WWE tried to do with Austin Theory, and that didn't work out. He's going to be
They
like
should have
that.
tried that shit with Sammy Guevara. You know what I mean? Like Sammy Guevara would have been a perfect version for their version of Shawn Michaels. Sammy Guevara was that guy.
Yeah, but that's on
the Randy. Should be the Randy Orton pre switchblade shave.
Well, the good thing about him is that the first thing I noticed about him is that he gets genuine heat. Like that's good. Like when he was up against Shelton, the fans were really pulling for Shelton to win. When
isn't that more of his manager, not him?
No, it's not because Don Callis, because every time he wrestles, Don Callis is barely with him.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because those are tournament matches, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. These tournament matches help, so there's no interference. It's just Kyle.
Yeah, I don't know this guy's ceiling, but hey, man, there's nothing wrong with trying to push young new talent. So TK's making a lot of mistakes, right? TK's he's made a lot of mistakes, but what he's doing with Kyle is not one of them. So I hope
you finally admitted that.
Yeah, he has to push Kyle. I mean, you can't just have him beat Will Ospreay and do nothing.
Right.
Like I said, Will Ospreay
found the headline right here.
Jay-Z accuses lawyer behind show. Oh wow.
To me, it's really sus that like you was fucking quiet about this Diddy shit the whole time, but when someone accuses you, all of a sudden you're speaking up. Like
he's like, "Oh, don't get me involved with that shit. You ain't gonna do that."
Right. This dude fake as fuck. I can't wait till they get him, bro. I can't wait, man. Pack all these. I said it before, man. Pack all these pedophiles and predators. Pack them the fuck up and get them out of here, bro.
The part about this,
weeks before Jay-Z publicly,
too many of them, dude.
They got him in the rap Jay-Z was. Give me 1 second. Weeks before Jay-Z was publicly named in a lawsuit of raping an unnamed teenage girl alongside Sean Diddy Combs in 2000, the rap mogul born Sean Carter received a letter from the plaintiff's lawyer threatening to immediately file a public lawsuit against him unless he agreed to resolve the allegations through mediation for a financial payout, his lawyers have said. Instead, his lawyers sued the lawyer behind the demand, Tony Busby, citing Jay-Z as a John Doe. Busby has filed at least 20 civil lawsuits, initially by anonymous plaintiffs against Combs, accusing him of sexual misconduct, and has used Instagram, a phone hotline, and a news conference to find clients. Lawyers of Jay-Z accused Busby of trying to extort exorbitant sums from him via false assault claims. They said they received letters about 2 clients. Presently faces a gun to the head. Presently faces a gun to his head. They wrote in the suit filed on 18th of November in L.A. Either repeatedly pay exorbitant sum of money to stop defendants from the wide publication of wildly false allegations of sexual assault that would subject plaintiff to opprobrium and irreparable. God damn it, that word is fucking me up. Irreparably harm plaintiff's reputation, family, career, and livelihood, or else face the threat of an untold number of civil lawsuits and financial and personal ruin.
But look, man, it's the same shit we've talked about several times outside of Jay and Diddy just being fucking weirdos. There's the obvious question: oh, what was a 13-year-old doing there to begin with? We all know
right. Yeah, like what the fuck?
We've seen this shit several times.
Allegedly got a limo ride there, and she's at the party and partying.
We've seen this shit. We've seen this shit several times, man. It goes back to R. Kelly. It goes back even before that, man. These parents, they knew what was up, man. They're sacrificing their own children for that money and that paycheck as long as it works out and they make it, right? But then when they don't make it, they want to cry foul 10 years later, 20 years later, 25 years later. It is what it is, you know? Those are the people that really need to be fucking taken to court. But, you know.
So Leo said Jay had his alibi already.
Yeah. Jay
Jay's
been on that
lawyer is
time, man.
suing. Yeah, I just read that Jay's lawyer is suing.
Jay been on that time. He was always looking for, you know, he was looking for his Cleopatra, so to speak. You know, he was looking for that person. No, he was looking for that queen that could, like, you know, sit next to him and look good. You know, he tried it with Foxy, didn't work. You know, he tried it with Aaliyah, allegedly. You know, and then he got Beyonce. So, you know.
Camel on the run. Right, old days old. The camel is on the run. Moose man face.
Speaking of on the run, somebody else needs to be on the run. Is Drake.
Drake.
That motherfucker is such a clown.
That dude really thought he could pull a fucking 50 Cent on Kendrick.
He said on the run tour 3. Yo, you stupid.
Wow. Yeah.
Never let the necessary occur. Yep.
Jay-Z and Drake will be the headliners for that tour.
Yeah, you gonna sit there and try to. I swear to God, I thought that shit was cap. I thought that was just some bullshit ass website trying to get some clicks, trying to, you know what I mean, trying to get some eyes on it. I'm like, yo, this shit was for real. Drake really tried to. Oh goodness, this dude is just so whack.
That shit
now you gave
that shit bit him in the ass too.
Yeah, because now these motherfuckers just coming to see a K Dot concert for free.
And in the front row too.
Yeah. Thanks for the charity, stupid.
What you talking about?
This Kendrick Lamar Drake beef. Drake fucking purchased tickets, front row tickets to Kendrick's concert in Toronto. But fucking Kendrick pulled a reverse Uno and sold those seats for free.
Yeah, he's a fucking idiot.
My nephew told me the strangest story last week. He was at school and one of his friends was wearing a Drake shirt and he had to go to the restroom stall because he was being bullied for wearing the Drake shirt.
Nah, that's not right. Man, like don't bully the kids. See, that's what I'm saying. Like when it comes to that, I don't condone that. Come on, don't bully the kids over what he likes. Like you can like whoever you want, but you know, Drake is just going out bad right now.
Well, maybe
I do myself. Like some tracks from Drake. Like I like what's that Hotline Bling. I like Over, but most of the shit that Drake came out with, I don't like. It's just corny.
Well, I'm sorry.
He's on suicide watch right now.
I'm going to be a strict ass father. If I have children, no one's going to be listening to pedophiles in my house. No.
Hey man, look, don't have to apologize to me. Like, be a father. Like, be the best father you can be. Don't apologize to me. Do what you do.
To me, and like, here's the problem with all this: is that Drake, like, your bars aren't
his.
No. They aren't. They're not capable in a beef.
He's lost a lot of that Meek Mill beef. Got his head swole. That's what people don't realize. He got packed up by Pusha T, and he got packed up by Kendrick. Like
he's like, to me, he's more like Ja Rule. He's not capable of winning a rap beef. He's capable of putting up songs that you can dance to and that you could sing along to.
Yeah,
but that's all he's capable of.
He's the he's not him, basically.
basically, I remember seeing him like at a Kentucky game, and like he couldn't ball for shit. I was like, why the fuck is he shooting around at a fucking Kentucky game?
Wasn't he playing ball in Degrassi?
He fucking sucks.
That tells you also. That tells you also that like he's got a lot of yes men around him. Because a lot of not every rapper or singer, but a lot of celebrities, they have a bunch of corporate yes people that just tell them what they want to hear. Like, oh, you're so good at this, you're so good at that. Like they're not truthful to you. And when you hang around enough yes men long enough, like that shit can get to your head.
Yeah.
It can make you really think that you really are that good. And it's like, no, you're really not. So
And motherfuckers just blatantly showing how much time this dude's been biting. And they was like, oh, who cares? Who cares? Like, no, this is not how hip hop and rap was built. Like, yeah, people may have took some bars or maybe a line here and there, but we paid homage. We'd be like, yo, just like what such and such said, bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They'll always say the artist's name before or after they say the bar. This dude Drake just steamrolls through the whole fucking song, same flow, all that shit. Like, damn, like, and so what? Who cares? Nah, we're not doing that. So
Like,
Leo said Drake got packed up by Joe Budden. Drake got packed up by Joe Budden too, and the trilogy of songs that were the blueprint.
Like I said, like he's not capable of winning a rap beef. So why try and start all these beefs with people that you can't win?
Because I told you, his ego is through the damn roof.
Remember that shit? You remember that shit? The best I ever had. The best I ever had.
Yeah, he should have. He should.
It was in a fucking high school basketball gym.
He should have stayed. He should have stuck to that. Honestly, that's Drake.
What he needs is the Adrian to tell him, "You can't win, Rock. You can't win." He needs one of those.
You know what it is with Drake? Like with him, like lose. It's how he lost because everybody loses a battle. What happens? It's part of the sport. It's how he went out. Like his ego is it's more about him losing to himself because his ego and his pride is, what I mean, keep leg dropping him. It is. Like, let's really be real. We wouldn't even be talking about They're Not Like Us right now if this dude didn't come out with that damn lawsuit.
That wasn't a Hogan leg drop. That was a fucking Psychosis top rope.
That was an Alabama jammer from Bobby Eaton when he was in his prime.
I'll be honest. I never liked Drake, and I never saw the appeal to him. I still don't see the appeal to him, and I think any guy that likes him is fucking weird. That's just me, though.
Thanks for the likes. Thanks for the likes. You guys are awesome.
Speaking of fucking somebody I never liked, fucking Andrew Schultz. I never liked that.
Yeah, he was a whole weirdo. Like when he was talking about him wanted to assault. Oh, Kendrick Lamar looked like someone I could assault and put his legs up. I'm like, and these motherfuckers are laughing like, oh, that's so funny. Ooh. I'm like, that's not funny. This shit is weird.
I blame Charlamagne the God for co-signing that motherfucker.
Why does that guy still have a job? He's been charged.
I don't know.
Assault, right?
I really don't know.
He was charged?
Yeah, he's been.
Yeah, a long time ago. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Never gone public with the trial, or
I don't know.
They probably stepped out of it. I blame Charlamagne for co-signing that guy because this is what happens when you let motherfuckers get too comfortable in black spaces. Like,
no. What this whole bullshit started. I'll never forget the day that it started. It was when academics started dick sucking Tekashi.
Oh, let's start it.
And then you had Adam 22 dick sucking the rest of these idiots.
Adam 22. He do drill music now. You know that, right?
Who gives a fuck? He fucking sucks.
Yeah, he does. But he's still doing drill music, getting at motherfuckers. Doing drill music with a whole bunch of black people in his videos.
You know what I really hate about like fucking society today? Like, be on your type of time. I'm not openly trying to judge people, but like whatever you do, man, just own your shit, bro. Don't beat around the bush about that shit. Like the fucking Jada Pinkett bullshit. I know, like that's like so. 2 years ago, like instead of saying I cheated on Will or I had an affair, she said, "Oh, I had an entanglement." I've noticed that it's like people like people are going out of their way to use other words to describe what they do
She
instead
should
of
have
just
came out with the
openly
perfume name entanglement. They would have made a killing off that perfume.
right, right. Or people are coming up with like all these other things to say instead of actually saying like what it really is. Like you mentioned Adam 22. My main beef with Adam 22 is like he's in denial about what he is. Like if you talk to Adam 22, he's like, "Oh, I'm a content creator, I'm an influencer, I'm part of the hip hop community." I'm like, "Nigga, you're a fucking pimp. Just say you're a pimp. You
You
pimp out
pimp
your
out your
girlfriend slash fiance slash wife. You're a fucking pimp." Remember that
He's a
dude?
cuck. Fuck a pimp. He's a fucking cuck.
What was the dude's name? The white bald dude, the dentist something from the cat house. Remember the cat house with the prostitutes, the escorts? That guy was a pimp too.
The
You a
cat
pimp.
house. What's that?
Like
Like it's
it's
in
like
Vegas.
yeah, it was in Vegas. He's dead now. He's been dead for a while, but it was like it was really popular like back in the 2000s or whatever. But
Okay.
he was
Yeah.
basically a pimp. He was a pimp disguised as a club owner.
Hold on. All Days Off said, y'all hear about the Chris Rock and some race? Y'all hear about Chris Rock and some racist joke he thought wasn't recorded at a party?
What?
Put that link in the chat, B. I don't know. But I know Louis C.K. and I think Ricky Gervais. They had said the N word. They had said the N word around Chris Rock. They was like sitting around chilling, and it was Ricky Gervais and Louis C.K. They said the N word, and I think Seinfeld was there too. But Seinfeld, he didn't say that shit. He was looking like, what the fuck is going on?
Ricky gets a pass. I've noticed this. I'm not defending it. He gets a pass because
No, he does not.
No, I don't give him a pass. I'm saying why society gives him a pass. Society gives him a pass because he's
Because
not
Ricky
American.
constantly talks shit about everybody.
Well,
Who?
but
Ricky Gervais?
Yeah.
I
He's
don't
from
give
the
a fuck.
UK.
Just like
I
when
don't
Nate,
either.
just like when Nate said that shit, I was like, "Oh hell no, we're not doing that." I don't care.
I'm with you. I'm just explaining like why
and
society.
Nate
will
is
give
my
people
guy.
like that.
You know that's my guy. You know what I mean? But
Now,
I don't give a fuck.
The Sandman gave him the "This is Sparta" boot
early. Yeah, you see that? You remember that shit, right, Leo? Yeah, he left the stage quick too, right? Moonlight Brothel, Bunny Ranch in Vegas. That's what you talking about?
Yeah.
Yeah. But
you see that shit, right, Bella? Yeah, that shit was uncomfortable as fuck. Even Seinfeld was uncomfortable. Like, yo, what the fuck is going on here?
But to me, and like this is how sad society, or this is how far
was
society,
Seinfeld there? Ballet, I might be wrong, but go ahead, Black Soul.
Like this is how far society has dropped. I remember this offensive lineman. I think he played for the Dolphins. And like he was sitting there calling one of his teammates the N-word with a hard ER fucking 19 times during a fucking voice message. Then
yeah, he was there. I know I wasn't tripping.
Then one of his black teammates said, "This dude gets the N-word pass away." Wait, what?
Yeah, the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, man.
The fuck?
It's like that's the problem.
Why did you think this dude gets a pass though, Tope? What was that about?
He think or others gave him a pass. He never said that he gave him a pass.
Hold on, I'm asking Toph.
Oh,
what you talk about the Ricky Gervais dude?
Yeah.
Yo, I was saying I don't give him a pass. I was saying society gives him a pass because he's not from here. He's from the UK, you know? And people who come from other countries, they often just get a pass when they do dumb shit. Because it's different cultures, you know what I'm saying? So I think it's dumb personally, but
yeah, like because I ain't gonna lie, because all right, like me for instance, and I know TKO, I'm not gonna say what's in TKO's mind, but we from the same environment. You know, like Puerto Ricans and Dominicans, they say the N-word. They say, "Oh, what's good, my nigga?" You know, shit like that. And we don't Like I don't look at it the type of way because that's who I grew up with. But outside of like the Bronx and shit like that, like New York, like other areas, like shit like out here, you can't say that shit out. Like when it comes to, like if you like Spanish, you can't say that shit. Motherfuckers will bust you upside the head early. And
like down here,
go
yeah,
ahead, go ahead.
I know what you're talking about. Like down here, a couple of years back, I want to say it was like 2018, 2019. There's this, you probably heard about in the news, or maybe you forgot because it's been a minute. There were a lot of streets like in Georgia, South Carolina, North Carolina, and shit that were like named after like corporals and captains from like the Confederacy, back in like the 1800s and stuff. And so there was this big kind of thing that happened where
The army bases too.
Right. Yeah, that's correct. A lot of like roads and army bases and like statues that were based off the Confederacy were removed, destroyed, or renamed, and it was all over the news. Like there was this one church somewhere in like Atlanta. Anyone's been to church, they have those really nice windows with the really articulate paintings of like the birth of Jesus and crucifixion, all that stuff.
Yeah,
And
stained glass
it was
windows.
found out that the windows were done by like slaves. This was like slave potters made the windows like 200, 300 years ago, and this was like a beautiful window thing. But they were just but it's a reminder of slavery, and it was like people just going back and forth, back and forth. But the reason why I was mentioning it is because another thing here in the South that's like 50-50, the Confederate flag. Some people have the Confederate flag like hanging out their house. Some have it like tattooed on their arm. Some people have like the Confederate helmets. Some have like the motorcycles with the Confederate thing on it. And as someone who lives in the South, I can tell you that a lot of people that have the Confederate flag, it's just their sign of like being country. You know what I'm saying? Like country, like I'm a redneck.
Yeah, remember the Briscoes that was their shit too, the Confederate flag.
Right. It just means as a matter of fact, I remember, I think Austin was supposed to have one when he turned heel, and even Vince was like, nah, he didn't want to risk it. So I think they called him like the
Vince said, I'm racist, but not that racist. Damn.
I remember, like I was dating this chick, and like she was like, "Oh, I went to Robert E. Lee High School in Tennessee." I'm like, you went where?
Tennessee.
She's like, "Yeah, Robert E. Lee." I was like, "No, just no."
Oh wow, that's like a rare opportunity for me to use the Andy Kaufman joke. Take big old Texas, Tennessee. You don't eat nothing. I can't.
Henny guy said, "What's up, y'all? What's good, Henny guy?"
Yo.
You know what I'm saying? This dude Tove over here be acting all shy. I don't want to say what's up to nobody.
Oh God.
Yo, when you gonna come out with them old Lord shirts, B?
The same day you come out with them, what the fuck are we doing here shirts?
What the fuck are we doing? You got a deal. You got a deal.
Yeah.
The same day I'll come out with the fuck off shirt.
All of these shits would sell for real.
Oh Lord.
Like, y'all niggas be wildin'.
Like,
now
what
that
the
shirt
fuck
would
are
sell
we
too.
doing here?
But I've been hearing rumors that
what you been hearing rumors about
on like the Netflix, on like the Raw Netflix, there's supposed to be a Tyson, Jake Paul's brother, Logan Data, like a Mike Tyson Logan Paul match during that Raw.
Yo, you need to fire your fucking your source. That dude, whoever it is, dude, female, that motherfucker, he turned to Meltzer status low key. I don't know what he be telling you.
No, like it's not like it's nowhere near confirmed.
You know shit.
But there was like not like I didn't hear it from him. I just heard it from others saying that that might be on that Raw on Netflix, or it might be on at Mania. That Logan Paul, Mike Tyson.
About that. Nobody cares.
No, what I actually heard, I heard a rumor saying that they was trying to do that for WrestleMania, not for Netflix on Raw on Netflix. I heard they were trying to do that for WrestleMania and shit. Either that or they was gonna do the Paul brothers fighting each other.
Huh?
Yeah, that's what I heard, but that's what I heard. And I won't be surprised if they do that shit, tell you the truth. I wouldn't be fucking surprised.
Like, does Jake actually have skills in the ring?
Who gives a shit? No one cares.
Yeah, no one cares. Yeah. Let's move on.
Well, you got that Dynamite call pulled up? TKO?
What happened?
He said it last week, didn't he?
Say it again. Fuck it.
Oh, you mean winter is coming?
Yeah, winter is coming.
Yeah, before it.
Remember, I thought Friday.
That.
I thought Friday was today. I was high as fuck.
Yeah. Well, before he goes over the when it was coming card again, I mentioned on the chat, but didn't say it here on the show, that it's been confirmed that AEW Fight for the Fallen, which is one of their TV specials they do for charity, that's gonna simulcast on Max as well as TBS. And I was looking for a statement, and according to the official AEW Twitter account, after Fight from the Fallen, every Dynamite going forward will also simulcast on Max. So
that's January 1st one, right? That's January 1st.
Okay, so they basically they about to stick their toe in the water when it comes to Max.
Right,
They're trying to test it out. Okay,
yeah, so,
about time.
Yeah, so right now it's just Dynamite. They haven't announced the pay-per-view on Max yet, but like Sandman just said, obviously if they're going to put Dynamite on Max, that's clearly testing the waters, which is good. So that means that we're going to be having Raw on Max, or not Max, Raw on Netflix, Dynamite on Max. Yeah, man, I can't even say streaming's the future. Streaming's the here and now. So.
Yep.
And that's what TK needed to fucking notice from Jump Street. This dude act like this is the year 1997 with pay-per-views.
Right.
But yeah, Winter is Coming is a pretty solid card.
Let's talk about it.
You got Ricochet versus Brody King.
That's a good match.
Oh, the Continental Classic. Yeah, I forgot the Continental Classic still going on.
Yeah, you got Claudio versus Will Ospreay.
That's a great match.
Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly.
Whoever wins gets to fight MJF at World's End.
Whoever wins loses to MJF. Okay.
We got Mariah May versus Mina Shirakawa for the women's title.
Actually, I want to see that.
And we got a tag team match between Orange Cassidy and Jay White versus Pac and Mox.
Oh, don't forget, this dude Matt Cardona's pulling up tomorrow too.
Hi guys.
I have a recommendation, since we know TK likes to steal our ideas every week. The Deaf Riders need more heat. Hey, TK, go ahead and turn FTR heel. They need a new fresh coat of paint anyway. Have them take out those what are they? The Outrunners, whatever their team name is.
Yeah, the Outrunners. You got to write the Outrunners.
Outrunners. Have them do like an 8-man tag or something, and just have FTR like turn on them after the fact, and then
if you want heat, have Mox and Claudio beat the living shit out of that big AJ dude.
Yeah, man. I heard he got signed. Is that true? I heard he got signed. I'm not mad at that. I'm really not.
Like, just have like AJ cut a promo and then just have Mox just like walk to the ring, give him his finisher, just walk away.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? If they keep training him, hopefully get into more shape when it comes to like the ring work and shit like that. Because he has the character already. I wouldn't mind seeing, like, give him like a good 3-month trial run, see where it goes. Might as fucking well. They have nothing else going on.
Yeah.
Like, they have Willer Yuta choke out the Rizzler. That would get guaranteed boos.
You can have him choke out a child.
Yes. Everybody dies.
No, wait.
But go ahead.
Or they all said they were saving Randy Moss.
What?
What?
Oh, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that.
No.
Damn, son. Definitely hoping for the best, man, when it comes to Randy Moss.
Cancer fucking sucks.
Yeah. I lost a few when it comes to that shit, man. Yeah, I won the tag titles. Yeah, man. Like I love that swerve that they did. I love that swerve during that match against Machine Guns, Motor City Machine Guns.
It was cool and all. I'm just trying to figure out like what are we doing with the profits, man? Where's this going?
I guess they're gonna be the heroes. I don't know.
Yeah, because as you always say, Sam, man, like you know when people get booked and it's like no team can afford to lose because it's like all right, but you just turned DIY heel, so they can't lose just after turning heel. But then the Street Profits need a win, so you can't have them lose again either. So it's like, all right, where are we
The
going?
only way that this will make sense is if the Profits beat DIY at the Rumble.
Unless they could just wait until Mania if they choose to.
But that would be
like
too late.
It's like it's crazy. It's just so crazy because I can't be mad at what how that shit went down. But yeah, you do got a point. It's like what did they do after that? But it would have been it would also been awesome if these dudes would have turned heel on the Motor City Machine Guns, the Street Profits. One of the Street Profits would have did that. You know, Montez Ford or whatever would have caught this dude with the low blow, and you know, it would have been a good moment too. But I don't know, like the whole tag team division is in shambles right now.
And most times I would say trust the process, but the process is wearing thin.
Yeah, like what do they do next? You know, what's next for these dudes? Like, yeah, they're gonna get their rematch. You know, it's gonna be a good match too, and it's solidified. You know, DIY they're heels now. This is legitimate now. They're heels. They went all the way with it. And the Motor City Machine Guns, they're gonna be the top face supposedly. And then after they have that match, then what? You know, I guess against the Street Profits, like they can't lose now. Like what Toph just said, like these dudes can't lose now because you just turned them heel and they won the championship, so you can't turn them heel. I mean, excuse me, they can't. I mean, they can't win the belts. They can't lose the belts. Excuse me.
Right.
You're officially in a no-win situation.
I like TKO's idea of like, well, you know, maybe they can win them at Mania. Like that sounds cool on paper, but it's like, do you trust them to do that? You know,
that's
like, do you trust them that they'll even have a tag match at Mania? Because they don't really prioritize that a lot of the time.
That's the biggest question. Do you trust Triple H to pull that through?
He's doing something though. He is trying to do something.
I think there's more life.
Division. He is trying to do something.
I mean, at least
there's more life on the SmackDown tag division than there is the Raw tag division. I legitimately
the Raw tag division got machine gunned.
Yeah,
I told you.
I legitimately forgot Balor and JD were champions until the Pierce dude said, "You guys defend."
You ain't the only one. I forgot too, and that's crazy.
It is. Christmas Day got to start defending those belts, and I like
that's
that they had.
Man,
you know, now they got Liv Morgan getting into more matches little by little. Like, yeah, let these motherfuckers fight, man. These dudes got belts and they're not fighting.
And that's unfortunate because they're supposed to face. I'm always going to call them War Machine. That's what they are to me. Okay, they're going to face War Machine next week, and if War Machine beats them, that's going to be their first ever main roster tag title. That should feel like a big deal, but I feel like it's. Yeah, they never won a title on the main roster, bro.
No, they
never.
didn't. No.
Which is
I will blame half of that on injuries too. You know what I'm saying? They was getting injured a lot, back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, them winning should be a big deal, but I feel like if they win, it's just going to be like, whatever. I feel like that's going to be the reaction from fans. You
They
know?
Didn't they
got
win the Raw titles?
No.
Really? Huh?
No.
Yeah, the crowd's gonna say yeah, whatever to it because there's no story behind it. Like they're not even giving these dudes vignettes anymore. Remember, they was giving the War Raiders vignettes. They're not doing this shit no more. That's what they forgot. Like, all you need is a good 2 minute vignette or whatever. Like these dudes, remember, they was the number one contenders. They was number one contenders for the tag team championship. They lost, and that was it. They had nothing else to say after that. Like, y'all not pissed, y'all not mad. It was like, well, we lost. Well, we just gonna go back to catering and hang out over there until y'all call us back. No. Let's really be real. They should be tearing shit the fuck up. Aren't y'all fucking maniacal bikers and type? You know what I mean? Why y'all just took y'all loss and just fell back? Y'all not doing nothing. You're not talking. Y'all not saying nothing. Nah, y'all should be pissed.
I haven't done this in a while. You know what that is. You know what that stands for, say, man. That's what we call the dude special.
Yeah, duh. Where did he go? That's all I'm saying. Like, now they getting thrown back to the cringement day. Whatever, cool. I'm just saying that, Top do got a point when it comes to that. When they win the belts, nobody's gonna care because there's no story behind it.
And I'll say another thing too. I was quiet about it, At first I was like, whatever. But then after thinking about it, I'm like, this doesn't make sense either. Let me cook on Nakamura for a minute. Okay, this is 50-50. On one hand, I'm happy the dude is on TV. They're doing something with him. We just got to come to terms. Unfortunately, the ship has sailed for him being a world champion. So a mid-card champ is unfortunately his peak. Okay, whatever, cool. They're doing something with Nakamura. That's cool. But then I'm thinking about on the other end of it. I'm like, wait a minute. This dude Andrade and Carmelo had a best of 7 series. And typically, when you have a best of 7 series, the winner gets something out of it. We didn't get a winner. They interrupted it. We got a triple threat with LA Knight, Carmelo, and Andrade. LA Knight beat them both. And that was it. Next thing you know, Nakamura, a dude who hasn't, I'm sorry to say this, this dude hasn't won a match in damn near 2 years. He basically just DLCs himself, beats Andrade, has a match against Knight, beats Knight, and now all of a sudden he's champion. This would be like the equivalent.
I feel you. I feel you, but fuck it. It's owed to him. It really is. And LA Knight had nothing else to do. Who else is LA Knight gonna fight if you were to beat Nakamura?
Well, to me, it's not necessarily about Knight. It's really more so about what was the point of the Andrade Carmelo thing. What was the point? What I'm trying to say is the best of 7 thing went nowhere. They were entertaining matches.
Because
but
remember,
typically when you have
I told you from before, the shit wasn't planned. They just happened to stumble into that shit. That shit wasn't planned. It really wasn't. They was like, fuck it. We have nothing else for them to do. Just let them just keep on fighting. The only time they made it like a match or a series, it was like 2 more matches left. Like, these motherfuckers done fought like 5 times. Now it's a fucking best of. Get the fuck out of here. That shit was all cap. That shit wasn't planned. They just stumbled into that shit. It was like, fuck it. Might as well just go with it.
And what happened to the and I'm not complaining because this shit wasn't working anyway. What happened to the Austin Theory Grayson Waller story? I haven't seen either one on TV in months.
They both fucking suck.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah, they kept teasing a breakup between those guys for so long, and they never pulled the trigger. Fans just got.
See, this is what I was talking about, bro. Like this whole kind of a draft, but not really. This goes back to what I've been talking about these past few weeks. The SmackDown mid card is not good. It needs a shakeup. That's the real reason they're doing this shit. They realize, okay, we got a lot of good, decent mid-card stuff going on Raw, but SmackDown's got nothing. SmackDown is like the Bloodline shit and Cody and Owens. That's it.
Randy, now they got a few things going on.
Raw has actually had their best.
Raw,
Raw,
yeah, Raw definitely got more stories going on though. That's
Raw
a
has
fact.
actually had their best 2 shows all year, and it sucks that it took to December to produce your best.
Which makes it so rare because this one these motherfuckers be slowing down. They be chilling out.
Yeah.
They wait until January and then the road to WrestleMania. But they're like, nah, fuck that. Let's get it
That's
right now.
good. That's good because back in the day, wrestling was exciting year round. You know, everything wasn't about Mania and SummerSlam, so that's good. You know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Basically, they coasted till to the bowl season, basically.
Yeah, that's what they normally would do. Yeah. Normally it's okay, like start of the year. Normally it's like from January to April, like all hands on deck. Then after Mania, there's the generic overseas tour, whether it's UK or whatever. Then things cool off a bit, and like late May, most of June. Then July they heat up again because it's like okay, we got to start the Money in the Bank SummerSlam build,
SummerSlam,
and then after SummerSlam, from like usually like the rest of August and then like the rest of the year, it's like we're just gonna coast. They don't give a fuck, because it's like football's back, World Series, basketball comes back, school starts back, holiday season. They just don't give a fuck. That's normally been the
Yeah.
formula.
And of course, and I think it shouldn't be that excuse ever again because when it comes to both promotions, WWE and AEW, the roster is so vast. Shit should be popping for like at least 7 months out the year.
Like I said earlier this year, I said that the excuses are over. Both shows should be averaging 1 million per show.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that because the ratings thing is going to be. I don't know how it's going to work.
Pretty much non-existent.
Because if no, what I'm saying is I don't know how it's going to work because if the shows are going to be simulcast on streaming, then
it's going to be non-existent.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Like basically, you're gonna have to wait to the West Coast feed for you to get your true rating.
I wonder, I wonder what the different streaming services like. I wonder like what they would consider to be good. Like especially like what would Netflix consider good? I mean, because obviously a lot of people are going to tune into that first Raw on Netflix, but how many people are still going to watch USA? Well,
Good
you can't
point,
watch
yeah.
USA. They're not going to be on there. I'm also curious about Dynamite too, because Max. They do sports streaming, but they don't do wrestling streaming. So this is also new for them.
I guess it depends on how much people is gonna be there. Did they ever have like big events that was live from before when it comes to Max?
Not as much. They had the tournament. They had the NCAA tournament. NCAA tournament is viewed by a shitload of people.
Yeah, they had I think they had a concert that was streaming once from not Drake. It was somebody else. I can't think of the person at the moment, but
you're thinking Drake.
But basically 2025 is going to be a brand new territory for wrestling because both WWE and AEW are going to be going into streaming.
But I'm thinking 1.5 million would be a good start off number.
That's fair
on both sides.
You still there, TKO?
Yeah, I'm still here.
Because we about to get up out of here. I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired. Had a long day.
Hold on. But real quick, but like before we go, I had like a very what do you think is like the cutoff date for like awards? Like Saturday night's main event should be the cutoff date, right? And then you should put up nominees.
What do you mean? Like, what's going on?
Like, okay. Because, like, I was thinking the final pay-per-view of the year, which was on the 7th. What's the 7th?
Well, the final pay-per-view technically is World's End. That's December 28th.
Okay.
But you don't got to wait that long.
Do you want to wait that long or just come
on?
I
don't know what the fuck is going on. What?
No, he's referring to like when different podcasts do like the end of the year awards and stuff.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
shit.
No, for nominees.
I would say January 1st. Shit, Take it all the way there, January 1st.
Okay.
Okay, all right.
Before
or
okay,
the first week of January.
But because like I was thinking of like putting the New Day as like heels of the year, but I was like, I can't because they've only been heels for a month at that point. So
you can't do that. It was a great story. You know what I'm saying? 10-year build up.
Yeah, before TKO goes through the Winter is Coming thing, I mentioned this also in the chat.
Didn't he? I thought he already did.
Yeah, he did.
He already did.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, you did. TNA's making some moves. They're going to be trying to be running some bigger venues next year. One of the bigger venues they're going to be trying to run next year is the UBS Arena. AEW did Forbidden Door earlier this year in the UFC.
Oh, that's Staten Island, right?
Arena.
Okay.
Yes. And to those who don't know, the UBS Arena, it holds somewhere around hockey capacity is about 17,000, concert 19,000. So it's in the five figures. So this is a very, very ambitious venue for TNA to run. TNA
the Galen Center is like
venue.
13,000. They're supposed to be running New Year's resolution there.
Yeah,
that's what's up though. Yeah, man. Like fuck that. More people's watching TNA. That's always a good thing. Hopefully they don't fuck that up.
They're going to.
Dollar wins the world title.
Q Bummy Dollar champion.
Oh goodness. On that note, I'm out of here, B. Fucking Bummy Dollar. Yeah, man. We're gonna pull up again for Friday, and you already know we're going live for Saturday night's main event, man. My dude Jesse Pentora.
I thought you had to work.
Yeah, that was it.
No, I don't have to work this coming Saturday.
Really? Okay.
No, we going live. We going live for Saturday night's main event.
Two main poucher.
Nah, they're gonna pull up. I know y'all definitely pulling up for this. Like, come on, we got Jesse Pentora over there.
Yeah.
He's gonna be talking so much shit about Hogan.
Yeah, that's the only reason I'm watching. I want to see like how long is it going to take for him to make a Hogan joke? You know it's coming.
Yeah, right.
No fucking Hogan joke, a Vince joke.
You know what I'm saying? And on that note, let's get up out of here, B.
Alrighty.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Yes,
yeah, Ballet said Bronson and Jimmy will be out of action indefinitely. Yeah, man. Unfortunately. And this dude Tongaloa's injured also. And we may crack jokes about them, especially when it comes to Tongaloa, may crack jokes about him, but we all wish him a speedy recovery, man. Peace to Ballet, all days off, Leo. You know what I'm saying? My dude Dynasty. Shots go out to my guy that just pulled up. What's his name again? Kevin. Henny guy, you already know the vibes. All days off. Appreciate all y'all. Much love to all y'all. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Wipe your feet before you step in the house. And I'm going to have me a good ass time tomorrow. Winter is coming. I'm saying we're going to have a really good card on Dynamite. So can't wait to go. Can't wait to have fun with my lady and, the vibes. See y'all on Friday, B. Until next time, don't be a twerp. Peace out, motherfucker.